Need the snap.
Take 5.
Episode 5.
Episode 5. Hello.
Hi.
Mama cat.
I was about to say, don't hate me because you ain't me.
I most certainly won't.
All right. Where are you from?
I know. Sometimes I actually do think, where am I from? Because I come across quite
You don't know your parents? Or... Oh, right.
No, that's another story actually.
Oh, God.
No.
Be a long-lost family next week.
Like you're really high.
I am. Why? What is up with this?
I don't know. Maybe bounce on it a minute.
That's what Aaron was saying to me earlier. Nope. I didn't. It was a joke. It was an absolute joke. Or maybe I did, actually. What's wrong with me?
Oh, hello. How are you? I feel like it actually has been so long because I don't have any time anymore to see you, which really upsets me.
Did you go back to work? It's bollocks.
I know. No, honestly, it's a joke. But at least I get to see you in the evening.
That's true. Aren't you lucky?
Aren't I lucky? What illnesses have we had this week? Any?
I would like to say none, but obviously...
You can tell about that video.
Right, I just showed Gabby a video where Aaron and Alba were washing up yesterday, and I was like, this is cute, so I took a video of them. And then the sound that came out of, I thought Aaron's bum, but actually it was Alba's, and it was so loud. And what did she say? She goes, "Uh-oh, blow off."
But it was so loud, and in fact she caught it on camera. But the funniest thing actually is Delilah's been doing it in her high chair, and then she laughs, and then I laugh, and then she tries to do it again, so she just sits again and then laughs. Well, thankfully she hasn't done that yet.
Well, I was laughing about yesterday, and then tonight she's shit in the bath, so...
Listen, if it's not me, it's you. As in not us shitting in the bath.
I don't know what you and John are into, but keep that quiet. Like, Floor, you should have done your exercise.
It was so bad. I actually struggled with my pelvic floor for about 6 months after having her.
I think that's really common.
She obviously was so... I was about to say heavy, but she wasn't, because she was really light. But she must have been so far down in my pelvis, bobbing around.
I think it's
while I'm walking.
Pelvic floors, though, after birth, because I remember thinking like, yeah, whatever, I'll do my pelvic floor. I didn't, and I struggled more with the second afterwards.
Yeah. Did you bounce on the ball?
Bounce on the ball when?
Before you're in labour.
Oh, do you know, actually, she did give me a ball to bounce on, but that's only because I was in so much pain.
Do you know, fun fact, you're not actually meant to bounce. You're meant to roll.
Mate, who gives a shit? It was helping me out. I was thinking, get this... I know, I needed to burst my waters, that was it. I was bouncing on anything I could find.
All right. Now, where's your mind?
Oh, God.
Well, going back to illnesses, we've had conjunctivitis.
That's every week in our house.
But so basically, I wasn't sure whether to send her to nursery because I get really nervous about this. Text Emma and was like, "What would you do?" Obviously, she would send her kid to nursery. I texted the nursery last night saying, "Delilah's got a bit of an eye infection. Do we think she can come to nursery if she's well in herself?" And they're like, yeah, no problem. Like, as long as she's well in herself. Normally, when I do drop off, like it's very rare that there's another parent in her class doing drop off at the same time. Not today. Three parents from Delilah's room, and then I go, I think she might have got something in her eye last night. It's really affected her eye, but I don't think it's anything. And the nursery worker went, it's just probably conjunctivitis that's been going around, isn't it? And then I was like, every parent here is going to judge me for taking her in, aren't they?
No,
but I slowly got over it. Well, actually, about 3 seconds. Because I got in my car and I whacked that music up. And music is so good for your soul,
isn't it?
That it changes everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, too right. Do you know what I do with music in the car?
No, you play nursery rhymes. If you're happy and you know.
In desperation, yeah.
I've never played Delilah a nursery rhyme in my life.
All right, fine. You fucking wait, mate. She'll start going to nursery and they'll be doing all these nursery rhymes and it will make her really happy and then you'll do it. We do a lot of wind the bobbin up because she's learnt to do the, you know.
What song do you do that dance move to?
Wind the bobbin up.
Would you not do it to anything else?
Maybe wind the bobbin up. No, she does. She does that every time she's dancing. Yes.
That's cute.
She does a lot of hip action.
Does she?
Oh, she does, yeah. I pretend that she hasn't learned that from me. Every time it's me and her, I'm like, Albert, come on, do this, do that. Teaching her everything.
Absolutely, I can't wait. Again, sorry, I know we haven't finished one conversation yet today. Sorry, this is just life. We went to my mother-in-law's for dinner the other night, and she only has boys in the family. So, like, she's got 2 sons, and then her other son has 2 sons. So Delilah's like the first girl. And we were cooking dinner, and the boys went to the pub, and she was like, "Should I put some music on?" I was like, "Oh yeah, let's put some music on." She always has really good playlists, so we put like a playlist on of like club sort of or jazz classics, but it was like really great songs that we know, like that you would know. Anyway, me and Delilah were like dancing in the kitchen. Obviously, when I say me and Delilah, I was dancing, holding Delilah and making her move her arm.
Right.
She goes, like
That's
this.
What you do.
It's what I do. And I turned. So I dance, right? And I turned to her and I was like, "Have you done this? Like, what?"
Oh my god.
Okay. Just backstory. We're just going to take it back a second. Before, we've had some technical issues again tonight.
Oh my god.
And Emma was like, "I've got some really bad posts."
Let me show you. Look at this. I've shaved my head. I've got all this like new hair coming through. It's bad. Anyway.
And I went, "Oh yeah, I've got postpartum hair loss." And then I went like this to lean forward.
I thought she was showing me her postpartum hair growing out of her bum crack. Let me gather myself. Okay, sorry. So, back to it. You're at your mother-in-law's. Delilah's dancing. You're having a great time.
And I said to her, "Have you ever like done this before?" Because music and dancing is just so good for the soul.
Yeah.
That it can change any mood you're in. And living with and bringing up all boys, I would imagine she didn't really do that. Well, knowing what John's like as well, he doesn't dance.
Doesn't have dance parties.
No, although I do catch him sometimes. And I'm like, yes, finally. It only took 14 years.
Most evenings we will have a dance party.
Do you?
Yeah. She's really into Shakira Waka Waka.
Well, how does that song go?
Mina, mina, waka waka.
And how does the dance go?
Well, Alba's dance.
Go on. Come on, show us.
She gets hands on her hips. She's like proper like this.
Is she? Got attitude? Yeah,
I don't know why
she's
you're
your
surprised.
kid.
Yes, she does. And Aaron sings her like the Arsenal chant version of whatever it is. And she just, bops around. Although she just started jumping off the sofa. Quite funny. Because it's like a real hard landing. She gets up and she's like, way!
During your dance party?
Yeah.
How long does the dance party go on for?
We've got disco light and everything, yeah. So it goes on for, quite a while.
And what's Isla doing in all of this?
She's just staring, you know. Although earlier on they were both laughing their heads off, so that was fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
once they're
cute.
dancing. Well, sometimes she does request like Frozen, and that's not really a good thing to dance to. But you know, we make it work.
Does Aaron join in?
He does actually.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's like a whole family dance party.
Whole family dance party. Yeah, we don't get that. I dance around sometimes. Actually, I did find myself dancing to the Furchester theme tune when it was coming on today. You know that? Welcome to the Furchester, la 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 la.
I have no idea what that is.
CBeebies.
I don't watch CBeebies.
Oh, sorry, I don't watch CBeebies.
I'm surprised at you because you don't play nursery rhymes, but you'll watch CBeebies.
Yeah,
CBeebies?
CBeebies. Yeah, we've always watched CBeebies. We actually don't watch TV that much.
Oh, we do. We are like, when she gets up in the morning at the crack of dawn, she'll go downstairs with Aaron usually and watch a film.
Has that always been the case? Because we don't bring Delilah down straight away. We like pretty much just let her chill upstairs, and I guess it will change when she can walk.
Yeah, see, we never used to. I don't know when it changed, but because he goes to work at 7 anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm up regardless. And then now, because Isla's in bed, I don't want her to wake her. So yeah, she does downstairs. Come on.
What film? What are we into at the moment?
At the minute it's Frozen this week.
Okay. Does she have the Frozen outfit?
No, but I actually am on the hunt for one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll let you know if I find one in my journeys of not fucking leaving the house at the minute. No, I am. I actually have really, really exciting weeks coming up. And I'm going to be out a lot. So.
Oh, right. Okay, fine. See if you can fit me in.
Yeah. Well, you get one night a week. Thanks. And I feel like we need to go out on a brunch again.
We should. We absolutely should. That's
because
fun.
We weren't, content creators last time we went on. You're really funny.
I'm funny anyway.
Yeah, but you're really funny when we actually do.
I know.
Although I've only been out with you that once. Which is wild, actually, because don't you think, well, you might not, but I feel like I know you so much, or so much more about you on an ongoing basis than actually some of my friends, because I speak to you and see you so much more than people that maybe I have known for like 15 years.
Yeah, I agree. Because I do. I speak to you most days.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't even like you that much.
I was about to say I know, but that's a lie. I feel like we do need to just come back to a message that you sent where you were so fucking dramatic earlier this week.
I came on my period.
What did you say in the message, Emma?
I said, goodbye, I'm going to die.
Yeah, and tell us why.
Because my kids were up in the night.
What was it? My kids are going to be the death of me, so if you don't hear from me again, goodbye.
Yeah.
That's a really awful message to wake up to, Emma.
I woke up in the morning, I was really cross because I was tired, and then I came on my period. And actually, when that came, I was like, oh, life isn't so bad. Do you know, like the build-up? Yeah,
and I was just about to say, actually, and I don't know whether this is just because I have researched so much when I was trying to fall pregnant about like ovulation and everything. Oh my God, certain times of the month.
Exactly.
Horrific. Mine isn't really just before my period though. Mine is like ovulation.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, like I can get really super low, really not happy.
That is so interesting.
So I feel like you have different times of the month where you feel a certain way.
Yeah.
And it's every single month. And to top it off, we're in like Mercury retrograde or whatever it's called now. Or we have been in it or whatever. That's where like the moon, something enters the moon and we're all fucked basically.
All fucked anyway.
Anyway, great chat.
Period.
Have you only just got your period back?
This is my second one. And look, postpartum periods are worse than before.
Did you wear a nappy for your first few?
No.
No.
Like the nappy you wear after you give birth?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, they're not so heavy.
No, but mine were never heavy before I had babies, and so my like now heavy I think isn't like heavy.
Right, let's get on to something positive. So, I have been trying to lose a little bit of weight.
Okay.
So, I weighed myself, which you should never do. I know you should never do. And also, just FYI, Emma is a personal trainer in her spare time, or was, right?
Yeah,
Do you still do it now?
No.
No. Would you ever do it again?
Maybe.
Right. So, I have been trying to lose weight, and I weighed myself around like November time.
Yeah.
And was actually disgusted. However, how I deal with that sort of stuff is basically just stuff in my face. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm really overweight, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eat more. And I have realised actually
that doesn't work.
Well, it doesn't work. But also, now that I'm starting to lose weight and it is genuinely coming off me, and no, I am not doing it in any bad way. I am literally just eating better and training and walking. So it's coming off nice and slowly, which is good. But I am so much happier. Like,
That's
just
so good.
in myself, I actually feel like it might be the sun as well, because the sun keeps coming out. And then we've got a little bit of a routine now. So Delilah obviously is at nursery, and then she's with my mum while I'm working and stuff. So I'm starting to get like a little bit of me back.
That's good.
And
I love that.
I'm feeling so good.
Good.
Like, I'm actually really like excited for where everything might go. But I'm just love it. I'm really enjoying life again, which felt so far away just a couple of months ago.
And I think it's not all about like weight and everything. It is how you feel. And actually, I stopped eating so much crap food.
Yeah.
And I'm like back to normal.
Amazing. So are you back to pre-baby?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know though.
Me?
I say it. That was a good one. I say yes because I can fit into my jeans, but I don't feel it.
Yeah, I do get that actually. I had a pair. So I have two pair of jeans pre-baby. One was like really pre-baby when I was going out all the time and tiny.
Yeah.
And then the other one was probably 6 months, a year before I fell pregnant. And I wore them when I was pregnant to a certain extent and put a hair tie around the...
I learned that trick.
Yeah. So you put a hair tie in the loop and then you can basically wear them a little bit longer. So I remember I did wear them. So I was due in January and I wore them in December because I remember I had a Christmas jumper day at work and I wore them with my Christmas jumper. I actually now can get into them without the loop.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't really like how they fit because there's still some parts of me that I'd still like to lose a little bit. But I am well on my way. And
that's such good news.
It just everything, or just even like mindset, feeling good. And also like I'm still loving chocolate, but not as much. Like I did go through a phase of eating chocolate every single day. Yeah, so I still love my chocolate. I do really struggle with the fact that it's coming up to Easter because there is something about Cadbury Easter egg chocolate and mini eggs and cream eggs that I just can't control myself. My mum has already bought a few Easter eggs that have been eaten. Don't judge me that she is only one and going to have chocolate because I don't give a shit. How are you actually with sugar and kids?
I am not actually as strict as I thought I would be, but I don't do like daily things. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't have squash, because then it's like every single day she's having it.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Is I could sit here and tell you what I do. It's what you're comfortable with.
Absolutely.
Who cares what I'm giving my kid and what you're giving yours?
Should we play a little bit of a game?
Yeah.
So let's play a little bit of a game of like, do you do it or not?
All right.
So, kids on social media.
Loosely.
So I'll put it on my personal, but I don't feel like I want it on a public page.
I wouldn't do that. No. Chocolate. Yes.
Yes, chocolate. Fruit juice.
No.
I mean, I have given Delilah apple juice quite a few times. Crisps. What, like Quavers and Skips?
Yeah. I don't buy them for her, but if someone gives them to her, yeah, fine.
Yeah, no, Delilah hasn't had that yet. I'm still very like bad with my feeding her because she still has really plain stuff.
What about sweets? Like chewy sweets?
She's got 2 teeth, so no.
No, I don't do that anyway.
Also, absolutely, she's never having grapes, mini eggs, hard-boiled sweets.
You literally puree the kids' food and she's 1 still.
What do you mean?
I knew you'd never give your kid those things.
Yeah, like I've got a nephew who's great. Like if he wanted a mini egg, I'd be like, eat that in front of me, eat it in front of me, let me see you chew it.
Alba literally, I will cut the grapes up and she's stood there next to me eating the whole ones.
Oh God, no,
Even,
not for me.
I sent you that picture of Isla the other day with a banana in her mouth because I knew it would freak you out.
Freaked me out. I still wouldn't give Delilah a banana like that.
Supposed to mush. Their gums are hard.
Yeah,
enough
but
to
you
chew it.
have scarred me for life because you said that they are. What did you say when I was giving her puree? That she's just as likely to choke on puree.
Yeah.
Great. Not going to fucking feed her at all then.
She is the best.
You know you always compliment me on my child.
Sorry, I love my kids too. Really lovely day with my kids yesterday. You know when they're just on form.
Oh, that's nice.
We got on the bus. Alba had a great time.
Sorry, you got on the bus?
She wanted to get the bus. So I was like, fine. We got the bus
God,
to town.
I remember you telling me this actually when we first met, that sometimes you...
Yeah.
Because I...
Sorry, I'm just going to stop you there.
Go on.
What is that face?
What?
I said you got the bus and you were like, you got the bus.
Well, we all know that I'm fucking petrified of everything.
I thought you were just being a judgy bitch. Like bus wanker.
No, I got the bus in Malta.
When we got on this bus, it was actually quite quiet, and then it was market day in town, so it filled up with people.
Do you get it from where you live? Like,
yeah, from there straight to town. It was like £2. Got me double buggy. Isla was just sat there looking at everybody, and Alba was sat on my lap looking out the window. She loved it, and then more people got on, and there was some smelly people, and she was literally like staring at them all, like. I was like, Alba, look at the window. Look, Alba, look, the horses, and she's just staring at them.
Oh no, I actually don't know what I would do if I drove past and saw you at a bus stop. I think I'd have to stop and be like, Emma, are you okay? Get in the car. What are you doing?
It's like free entertainment. And then we sat and watched. Like, she likes to watch the buses. If there's a digger or a tractor, I'm away. She's so into it.
But there's not going to be a digger or a tractor when you're on the bus.
No, but we're talking about vehicles.
Okay. I've actually not been since I've had Delilah. I'm looking forward to going to the zoo this year. Should we do a zoo trip?
Yeah. Zoo's fun.
Yeah, I like the zoo. I'm looking forward to that.
You know, last time I went to the zoo, Isla was about 2 weeks old, I think. No, not even, because Aaron came, and I was walking around the zoo, having given birth, like just under 2 weeks before.
That is wild.
I look back now and think, why did I do that? It was freezing as well.
Great for you. Love that you got out so quickly after. No, not for me. I'd rather like stay. So, shall we skip to question of the week?
Yes.
Okay, so the question of the week this week is, what is something you said that you wouldn't do as a parent that you do?
Oh. Yes. I think mine is the food thing.
What, you didn't think you'd give her?
No, I thought I'd do a lot more like home baking, which I did when it was just Alba, but she doesn't eat any of it. And I make it and it pisses me off. And so then I'm like, you know what? Have the packet shit. She loves it.
Absolutely fine though. She's getting fed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so much more relaxed. I think if she's eating, have it. She's not an eater. What about you? Mine
is screen time. Not on an iPad, but we FaceTime family all the time. So like we'll FaceTime grandparents or great grandparents or my sister. Like instead of just giving them a call, we FaceTime. So she constantly wants the phone, and she's even starting to. I know, and she's only 1.
Do you know what's interesting though? Is I would never class FaceTiming as screen time, but it is.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. So yeah. I didn't want to be that parent that's like, I wasn't going to be, you're not having an iPad, or you're not watching something. But sometimes I do tell my mum off with letting her watch. Like, we go there and she'll put nursery rhymes on for her because I don't. She puts nursery rhymes on for her. And I'm like, Mum, she doesn't need that. It's fine. Just give her a toy
She
to play
likes
with.
it.
Well, I know, but I don't want her.
Wait till she starts like clapping and dancing at you. You'll be like, put it on, put it on.
Aww, cute. Right, send your answers in and we will share all the answers.
Yes, in another fantastic video.
And in the meantime, thanks for listening, watching.
And we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Ciao, bye.